Hello, welcome back to Hayley and Chen. Chen is sewing something.
Correct.
But today we are doing, Chen did a video of her, what was it, everyday kind of makeup quick look. Today we are going to the Rose Mansion. It's gonna be a vlog coming up. So I'm just doing my get ready makeup look, which is just try not to look like this, which is a little bit of death, a little bit of ghost. Not cute. I'm wearing my Jonas Brothers Happiness Begins shirt.
Which is cute.
Thank you. I have my reusable cup filled with water. Because we're going to a Rose Mansion, so you gotta hydrate.
And a rose cup.
Even better. So we'll start, and like Chen's video, we're gonna do kind of a get to know me questions or just like chat. So I've already put on my moisturizer. I'm putting my hair back. Don't worry, I'm fixing my hair after this. So I've hydrated a lot. I'm getting like a spot around my mouth, which is like super cute. Really excited about it.
We love that.
So first, I'm gonna use my Dior Skin Forever. Let's see if I can do the makeup thing. Oh yes, thank you. So it's, I don't know if you can see it, but just this what is this called? Wow, I'm so good at makeup. Primer. Yeah, so I'll just put on just a good glob and just try to, I know what I really want to get is the e.l.f. Primer that's like a putty, and like Jeffree Star did a video and he was like, this is amazing, and like sold out and everything. But I saw a video where it really does fill in the pores, and I feel like I have really big pores like on my nose and cheeks. Then after that, to be extra, I have these Soft Focus Glow Drops.
Ooh.
I got them, let's see if it goes. I got them in a FabFitFun box. Thanks, Mom, for purchasing that for me. So you just kind of get it, and it's like a little dropper. Ooh.
What does that do?
So I just put it on my hand, like a little dot. Just rub it in. I think it's just supposed to be, it's like a rose color. It does smell like old people.
Oh, we love.
Like a nice like rose perfume that like an old folks home smells like no shade or anything. But I think it's almost just like a face highlighter, because like I look really shiny. But I feel like I have dry skin. So like almost to try to like.
Look at me. Oh, it's nice.
But just to like be like, oh, dewy.
You do look dewy.
Or I just look like I've walked up a flight of stairs, because I do get sweaty. All right, then I will start putting on my foundation, and Chen can start with the questions. And I still have the Dior Forever Skin Glow. Ooh, makeup. Yes, here it is, queens. And my shade is 1CR, which I'm assuming just means pale. Paste. Pasty, pasty, paste.
Pasty pale.
So I just like put like 2 pumps on my hand, and then I just dot it. I'm like trying to look at the camera, but I also have a mirror down here because I can't fully see everything. But I really just dot it all over my face, and then I'll just go in with a brush and just rub it in for days.
So the first question is like just super basic. Where were you born? Where were you raised?
Oh, I was born in Atlanta. Well, I think, just side note, there was like a few years ago when like One Direction was still a thing. I think Harry Styles, they were in Atlanta, and he like tweeted like, we're in Atlanta. He like added an extra T, so I just thought it was hilarious. But he was born in Atlanta at Northside Hospital.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were born at Northside. That's where my brothers were born.
Oh, I was like,
I was not, but.
Well, I feel like that's a very Atlanta question, because a lot of people say, oh, we're from Atlanta, but they'll be from like the boondocks, like not in Atlanta. It's like someone saying you're from New York, but you're like not in the city. People get really feisty about it, but kids would always be like, oh, well, what hospital are you from? Like, where are you born? And like Northside, I think, was like in like the heart.
Okay, and then what?
But we're Northside, and I grew up in Norcross, and then when I was in the 5th grade, or like going into 5th grade, we moved to Dunwoody.
Yeah.
And so ever so 5th grade on, and then my parents are still in D-Wood. Straight out of Dunwoody, look it up, it is a music video.
It is, it's true.
I'm not in it, but I'm really proud to be.
To be from Dunwoody.
To be from Dunwoody, home of Ryan Seacrest. We're also very proud of that. But then I just use this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. There it goes. So I just use this full coverage. The shade is Eggshell. I know some people put their cover up like on first and then their foundation. I guess I've just never done it. Like I want to like fully cover my whole face and then do the like spot correcting. So I always do like my eyes, sometimes like around my nose, but I sometimes don't like to do too much because then it looks like weird. And then I just keep using the same brush and just do more of a dab. And then I like to just use this e.l.f. Perfect Finish powder. I don't really have a crazy science to this. I'm running low. Need to get some more, but it's gonna put it on here, try to get it, and then I'm gonna try to go under the eye and pack it in because I don't want like the crease. I do like to put it on here because I don't like that too sticky. And then I kind of just put it like under my nose because I feel like I get my creases here. And then whatever I kind of have left over, I just kind of go over my whole face, but I don't really think there's that much. So now that I look like a ghost, we've succeeded in our mission. Then I just get this like Sephora brush and I just kind of like try to brush away any like extra and then kind of blend it in. There's not really much to blend in, but for whatever reason I like to do it. So now that that's done, oh, that was loud, I try my best at the contour. I feel like sometimes I just look dirty, but that's what blending is for. So most of my time is just blending away. I use Too Faced. I use the milk chocolate one. I think it's like one of the lightest shades. We can see. Well, I guess can you see the camera? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just use this lightest shade because listen, it shows up. And then I have another Real Techniques brush, sculpting, so it's just kind of angled, and then I just kind of like lightly try to put it everywhere and then just blow it off, and then I'll just try to do a line here and a line here and then just like blend away. But like you can like already see it, and then I just kind of go up and then also like put it up here because I know I've heard you do like a 3.
While you're blending, do you want another question?
Oh yeah.
What was your experience in school and then after school?
Oh yeah, that one time I went to college is my favorite thing because I only went for a year. It just like wasn't, I'm never a huge big school person. Like I know some people's dream is like, I'm gonna go to this school. Never really had that. And then Valdosta was so small, and it's like in a small town. Valdosta's the town, and it's just like there's nothing to do. Like they don't really even have like sorority houses. So like if you were in one, it's just in a classroom. And it was just like really boring for me. I didn't have a good time. And like I didn't really like make any friends. When I left Valdosta after the first year, I applied to be an internship for Q100, which is like a pop radio station. I'm also gonna like put it under my chin. And so I like applied to be an intern, and I honestly don't even know why. I mean, in high school, like we said, Ryan Seacrest went, so we had like a mass comm class, and that's what I did because you chose either mass comm or finance. So I chose like mass comm because like radio, TV, like production always seemed like super entertaining to me, and then obviously having Ryan go to your school, like that's what you know. So I applied for this internship after my first year of college, and I got in, and it was like a promotions internship. So like if there was a concert, if you've ever been to a concert, there's like the radio booths were set up because they want you to come take a photo or give away tickets. And so that was really fun because I got to go to a lot of concerts or come up with creative ideas of how to get people over. So I think we had like Beyonce, so then they hired like Beyonce lookalike dancers to come. So everyone would kind of stop by, and then we'd have like tickets to other stuff, so it was really fun. And then I just kind of...
Is that when you applied for the Disney College program?
The same time, I don't... See, that's where I do get confused. So yeah, it was like after my first year of college, I came and lived at home. And then my friend Brenna and her friend EA were like really into Disney. And of course, like I knew Disney was like, yeah, like I want to go. But yeah, we did a Disney trip and I became obsessed. Happens. But I applied for the Disney College program. I think it was after I was an intern.
I think it was like at the same time, and then I think you like got Theo, and then you were like, I can't just like leave Theo for 6 months while I do this Disney College program. So then you just decided to go with the music route, which wasn't like, it's not like you gave up. You were still doing a really cool thing, but
yeah,
you just
well, either way, I got to have a cool experience because it was, I was an intern at Q100 for promotions. Then, like a lot of companies, they kind of hire within like interns. So there was like a weekend board up. So like in a radio station, there's like a room and there's a big computers like board, and basically for a weekend, most stations, I don't know, but on the weekend like the DJs aren't there, they'll record it. And so then there's just a person that has to sit there, make sure everything's playing, nothing sets aflame. So I applied to that and got it. So every weekend I just sat in this radio station, kind of worked the board, but I got to learn a lot of stuff, which was really cool. And that's when I applied for the Disney College program, got in, was really excited about it. But then like Chen said, I got Theo and he was a puppy and I was like living at home. He's on the ground over there. Okay. But I didn't want to like leave him because he's my child, even though like I think it was 3 months is how long the program is. But then also at the same time, more of a full-time kind of job was opening up in the radio station, where it was every morning for the Burt Show, where I got to run the board and just make sure Atlanta hears it. So it was more responsibility in every single day. And so I chose to do that instead of the Disney College program. And also in my mind, I'm thinking like, this is a great stepping stone because like music is something I've always loved, so I could stay in it and do that. So I don't regret choosing it, because either way I would have had an amazing experience. And like, if I chose the Disney College program, like I don't know where I would be now.
I think I had a question. Oh, how long did you work in radio? I honestly don't remember.
Well, it's hard because I started as an intern.
I think it was like 2014 or 15.
Yeah, but I feel like working, like getting paid, like 6 years, because I was like 4 years doing the Burt Show. So it was like 4 years of waking up, doing a morning show at 5 a.m. and I really like liked it because I wasn't on the show. They were in a different room. I was like they were in the same building, but they had their own room, and then I was in the Q100, now Q997 studio, and I pretty much just made sure my timing was on, because in the radio there's like commercials and then there are live breaks, so it was just a lot of make sure timing was correct, their volume was up. And then I did get, as time went on, I got more responsibilities of like editing some things, because like there would be some segments where it sounded live but they pre-recorded it during a commercial break, and then they kind of had maybe more time, or I don't really know what they would be doing, but it was fun. I had a really good time. But you know, after 5 years, and I didn't want to be on air, and then in that particular station there's nowhere else for me to go. That's where kind of how I got here, where I was a nanny as well, so I would do the morning show, then I would go nanny and like pick up these precious little children. Hi Addison, hi Anna, love them to pieces. But it was just like, I just knew in radio it wasn't really moving anywhere, and I've always wanted to live somewhere. Like my parents always knew, like oh, you're gonna move to California, you're gonna move to New York, just to like pursue stuff. And I guess I've always wanted to be like, I love Atlanta, I think it's amazing, but just to be like, I've lived somewhere else is like what it was. And so then I was just lucky enough that I wanted to go for a while, and for years I'd be like, Chen, I'm moving to New York. You'd be like, okay. But then when you were dating Max and he's from New York, and then you became a teacher, and then after like a year I feel like you were long distance, and I think you said this in yours, of just like you were kind of ready to not be long distance. So then I kind of felt that opportunity. It's like, we're going. I've always wanted to go, and now I have somebody to tag along, but she has another reason besides me wanting her to go. Because I always wanted to move, but to have somebody like come with you was like so much better.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people were shocked that I didn't move to Orlando because I would just go all the time. I'll retire there at 30.
So in 5 years.
I mean, my dream is to do YouTube and it like, we just flourish. Somebody wants to watch it. Please subscribe.
Like and comment.
Please. Because like I'm a nanny right now and that it's paying the bills, but obviously I'd like to have money or win the lottery, whichever. But like I've always wanted to do YouTube, and now I have an excuse, like a friend. Like it's scary to do it alone.
Yeah.
Because you're like, who's gonna watch me do this?
Yeah.
Who's gonna watch me? And then especially in Atlanta, I was either sitting in a studio, which sounds exciting, but I'm not doing anything. I think I bought a camera and I like filmed it, and it's just me sitting because I was alone in a room, or picking up children, and I can't film somebody else's child, and all I'm doing is driving around.
Yeah.
So now we have like New York and this amazing setting and like so many activities to do. But yeah, my dream is to become just like flourish on here and just like make videos that I really like. And then it's also kind of a diary for our families, and they can watch us and they can see us like doing all of our stuff, which is like really cool since we don't get to see them as much. And then plan a Disney trip every month with my money. Thank you. Like and subscribe.
Cool, like that we got
I'm
here.
using this Naked Urban Decay Flushed. I don't really use this bronzer because it's like a little dark, so I'm just blending the highlighter and the blush. I'm trying to see if it says like the color of what the blush is called. Unsure. But it's just the Urban Decay Flushed palette, so I just kind of like, it's very light, so I really rub it in there. And I just kind of do it everywhere and then go to the cheek. Then after that, I have a Dior highlighter in Dior Skin Nude Luminizer. And then I just have another Real Techniques, really sponsored by Real Techniques, but they're also YouTubers, so hey. So just like this fluffy one, it's called a contour brush, but I feel like this one doesn't really pick up as much, so I really like get in there, but I always like do my nose. I don't know if you can like see, sometimes I feel like I really put it on and I don't see it, and then I do like this L here, and then I also kind of like put it all over my eyelid. Like I'm gonna go in with like a eye color, but I just feel like if I put it in the corners already, just for illuminizing. And then I just have this like Revlon color stick, has like the little spoolie in the thing. Okay, so I just kind of like brush up my eyebrows. I feel like I have pretty small eyebrows. Ooh. This one's gonna be hard, but I just like push this up. Oh wait, where is it going? Push this up and then just kind of like fill in a little bit. I don't really know how to do brows nor have thick ones, so I just do a light one. So let me just like fill this in and then come back because I really have to get very close to this mirror. Okay, we're back. Done my brows. That's as good as they're gonna get. It's so hard doing brows because I feel like then you stare at them and then they just look like crazy blobs of thickness. Like, it's so hard. So the last step is just eyes, pretty much. I was gifted this like Laura Geller holiday party, and then it just has these like kind of really basic browns and stuff, but I feel like it's easy, it's not too crazy, but it still like looks nice. Then I have this like really old Zoeva like brush, just like a simple one. So I just get this like light shade. It's called Sugar Cookie. And then just like really put it on, and then just put it literally all over the eye, kind of as a base. I don't do too crazy of eyes anymore just because I don't know how to cut crease. I don't know how to do any of that. Then I go in with eggnog. Like I said, it's called Holiday Party. I use the other side of this brush. Real fancy over here. This is a very not pigmented thing, so I really kind of coat it on. And I just kind of also put it everywhere, but more on the base, the lower part. I don't go up to the eyelash or the eyebrow. And then I just try to like rub it into the corner. I don't know if you can see a difference. Probably not. And I'll just do it to the other side. Like I say, I'm an artiste. People are calling me Hayley MUA. No one said that. No one. So let's see here. I'll put this brush away. Then I get this unlabeled brush. Probably Target, but one side's like really, ooh, dust. One side's really fluffy and one side's more of that like not fluffy. And then I'll go in with this plum pudding and just a dash to put on the crease because, you know, we'll just hope for the best. So just kind of put it in there to just darken it, and I feel like it just adds some pizzazz. So we've done that. It's as good as it's gonna get. Sometimes I get like pizzazzy and I'm like, oh, I'll add a color. But I don't know what I'm wearing.
That's a problem.
And it's also like, I know I want to take photos today, and sometimes I'll put on so much makeup and I take a photo and I still look like a sickly woman. And then sometimes I look so nice in a photo, but then like in real life, my makeup is crusty as hell. I just can't win. Maybe I will go in with this like sparkly color. It's called Gingerbread, with the same fluffy brush, and then just kind of trying to like get my mirror this time. Just kind of put it all over. We'll hope for the best. And then with this skinnier side, I go in with the dark plum pudding that I put in the corner, and I'll put a little under this lash line on the bottom, more on the outer corners. And then what I've been doing is the same thing, like dip it in, and I'll kind of do that as my eyeliner. Sorry, I really pull my skin back. I know it's like I'm gonna have some wrinkly ass eyelids by 26, but
so next year. One more year and then your eyelids are just screwed.
I'll just get like an eye lift or something. We live in New York, so people do that. But I just kind of like put it there as like eyeliner because, and I'll try to bring it out almost for a wing. So now that I look just dark as heck all over my eye, okay, I have the CoverGirl Real Lash Blast.
Lash Flash.
Lash Splash. Yeah, I just put this mascara on. She's not even paying attention to me.
I am.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at your phone?
Because I'm watching a video of how this girl's painting Aladdin. But I know you're putting your Lash Flash mascara.
It's Blast.
I know.
It's riveting content that the people want to see.
I know.
Me unnecessarily close. Just applying so much. I do love a good mascara. I do it like twice, and then I do, okay, I used to do the bottom lashes, but I have to like look in the mirror. But yeah, I put a little on the bottom. I just feel like it helps round the face. Then the last bit is lips. I like these Burt's Bees like little pencils, because it's like a lipstick. Well, I feel like it's easy and it's more of a point than a lipstick is, but it is a lipstick. But I got this one in Sedona Sands. So it's pretty like natural, but then the other day when I was feeling feisty, I have like a KKW Beauty, like Kim Kardashian's one, lip liner. This one is, I think it's called The Color Love, so it's like a little brown nude. But I just kind of line it. I have pretty decent lips, so I don't know, I don't need to like overline. Yeah, so I just kind of like put it on. I think the corners are like really important, because you just don't want to miss a corner, then your lips just look crazy, you know? But I kind of make a thick line and then try to rub it out. And then I get this and just fill it in. So then it's like all together. And that is the look, and then it's all done. All right, this is the final look. Pretty good, I think. So we're just gonna get dressed. We're going to the Rose Mansion, and that will be our next vlog. So see you then.